All right, let's do a short reading for the Divine Feminine. As I shuffled, I could feel the masculine has this real heaviness in his heart, on his chest, that he wants to talk to her about. There's definitely a particular thing. We got 2 queens, wow. He wants to talk to her about. It seems like, look at that. Yeah, coming forward, moving towards her, having something to say. So let's ask, can we find out? Oh, masculine. He feels like a bad person. It's so sad. Oh, this is really, I wasn't expecting this level of sadness. All right, let's see what he has to say. He misses his empress. Oh my gosh. Like, look at those cards. That's crazy. So he hurt you badly. Man, look at these cards. I just wasn't ready for this level. Look, it's like he has been in this really sad, alone place. And the saddest thing about that card is the key to the door is sitting right there. And he's keeping himself locked out of this. You have the world and the wheel together, which is an amazing, amazing set of cards, honestly. So you have 3 major arcana here, 4, sorry, 5. I think he's showing up as the Hangman reversed. You're showing up as Empress reversed. And then we have the Tower. And the Wheel and the World. Oh, and the High Priestess, sorry. So double Pisces on the end, which Pisces just moved back into Neptune. So I think, wow. You guys, these are crazy cards, I'm not gonna lie. Look, that's my Fool card in this deck. And I normally don't put the color cards there anymore, but for some reason today I am. It's like he wants to put this behind him, whatever happened. He really, so he did something to you, and he knew what he was doing internally. He knew either this was like a severing of this relationship, a betrayal, something so bad that he felt like he would be forced to walk away. And even, I feel like in the walking away, I think, you know, in a lot of ways, this lemon yellow is showing me, like, you remained very, look, and I just saw these 2 cards. You remained, I want to say positive. I mean, I'm sure that you went through grief and sadness here, but it's like, I feel from that Page of Swords reversed, you kind of always knew in the back of your mind what would happen in your intuitive senses, that eventually he would come to realize what he had done. You know, having the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Swords here, and the 8 of Cups, those energies. You know, I will say, not defending, because we don't need to, you know, hurt people to break from them. But there was a part of him, look, you have the World reversed. There was a part of him that had to go off and find his value, find his, these are crazy cards, wow. That's essentially like my 2 of Cups right there. Got a lot of repeating cards with these. he essentially had to go find his value within himself and go through, you know, I don't like the word tests, but he had to go through spiritual tests here and learn, you know, these two cards, this one being an 11, of course, a mirrored card, this one being the yin yang, which has been playing like a big part in my last two long readings. And what came through in one reading so strongly, and I don't remember if it was a private or the public reading, but it was like, you both had to see yourself as, like, I remember when they showed it to me, like small circles within a big circle, and then later in the reading I turned this card over and I'm like, oh, this is what they're talking about. You both had to find yourselves as individuals and see how they kind of played into the context of this larger entity. And, you know, I feel like you're thinking here, well, there hasn't been anything spoken. This appears to be ended. If he missed me, he would have said something, but I can see he does miss you a great deal. Like, you're missing from his life. Like, I don't know how else to say that. It's like a missing component that's necessary. And yet there isn't words being spoken, but there wants to be words being spoken. Like, I would say with these cards here, there's telepathic communication that's very strong, and you probably feel it quite a bit. And it's like the two halves of the yin and the yang had to separate, and it's just funny the way that they show it to me sometimes. And then come back together in order. It's like I'm falling in love. Yeah, it's like he had to see you from a distance to order to recognize what it actually is. So we have, I'm falling in love, you fuel my creativity, I'm so jealous, I am confused. And there is a bit of confusion here with the Eight of Swords. He's trying to kind of sort it out. I feel connected to you. There's a very deep connection here. Like I said, it was seeing it from the distance that helped him understand the connection. So let's see where you guys are at with these cards. 8-8 Queen, Divine Feminine. 11-11 Twin Flame, everything is possible. 9-9 Open your heart, set loving boundaries, honor your agreement, mission in motion. Wow, you guys, this is crazy energy. That's so strong. You know, he is very jealous, and you're like, well, why hasn't he done anything here? And it's just, there has been this kind of trapped feeling. So you got the Fool card in this deck. Porcupine Spirit, time for a beginner's mind. Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. And Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. I really feel like you guys, and that's my foundational card right there. Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. So they're telling you in time things will be revealed, and he's in this alchemical period where he's turning these experiences into understanding, becoming wiser, becoming someone who understands their own value. I really get that in particular, and that will kind of help alleviate that jealousy, because nothing can really replace either of you in your guys' life. That's what I'm seeing here. Find the gratitude in the separation. Find the gratitude in going through this very transformational process. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for the like and the share and the comment. Bye. Love you.